Next up on our CBC Spring Sports Media Day tour is the Beachwood Bison softball team and head coach Mike Carino. The Bison were co-champs of the Chagrin Division last year. So, Coach, welcome. Why don't you start out? Just give us a quick preview. What can we expect for an encore?
Well, encore is going to be difficult. We do return a couple starters, but we graduated, I'm going to say, a good 70% of our offense from last year. The four seniors that left that graduated were leaders in RBIs, batting average. We returned, like I said, about 3 or 4 starters, but they're young, except for Ari. Ari Preston will be a 4-year starter. She'll pitch again for us. We have pitcher-catcher combo for the first time consecutively in the last 4 or 5 years. We've been changing pitchers, catchers back and forth. So at least we're comfortable there. I think we're going to play good defense. Run productivity is going to be a big question.
All right. Well, Ari just got here, so let me start. Let me talk with her, and then I'll come back with you to wrap things up. So,
okay, Steve. Thank you.
All right, Ari,
Hi.
go ahead. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself for the folks at home? Name, grade, and what positions you're going to play this year.
Hi, I'm Ariana. I'm a senior this year, and I pitch and play short.
All right, so Ari, it's hard to top what you guys accomplished last year, winning the first conference title in a long time. But coming in as a senior, I know you've got to be excited. You're going to graduate in a couple months, but at the same time, you're getting closer to the end of your high school career. So how are you kind of battling with those dueling emotions?
It's really sad because I really like the team and I like all the girls on the team. And I'm sad about the seniors that graduated, but there's a lot of new freshmen coming in that are really good. So it's exciting.
Coach said you're going to pitch again, and that's a big part of the softball game. So, what are you looking to accomplish this year in the circle?
I want to make sure that I settle down when I'm pitching and make sure that I'm mostly throwing strikes so that I do my part to help us win.
Now you've got a lot of new faces in the lineup. Talk about some of the girls that have been impressive in the preseason and who you think is going to have a big year this year.
Ella Sosma, she's the first baseman. Last year, she was our backup first baseman because she was a freshman. She's improved a lot this year. You can tell she's been working on it, and she's been pitching a lot. I think she'll do really good. And then all of the freshmen from last year have been going to hitting lessons and have improved their hitting a lot.
Outstanding. All right. And then just, winning another conference title, I'm sure that would be icing on the cake. But what would it take to accomplish that? The CBC Chagrin Division got a little bit tougher. I think West Jog is up in there now. So the expansion changed things a bit. But what would it take for your team to make another run at that title?
I think we need to really focus on hitting because we lost a lot of our big hitters. But I think that we could do it if we really focus on hitting.
As a senior and you play multiple sports, I assume this is the case in every sport. I imagine the girls just kind of look up to you because of your success and just your experience. How are you handling that leadership role? I know you've done it the last couple of years with the softball team, so it's nothing new to you. But as a senior, how is that going?
It's good. A lot of the girls, they're really coachable girls, and they all they want to practice, they want to get better, and they look to everyone for advice, and everyone helps each other. So it's good.
Outstanding. What are your goals for the season, individually and as a team?
Individually, I want to focus on my hitting and pitching and just make sure that I'm doing my best. And then as a team, just everyone doing their best and improving individually at their spots and everything.
Outstanding. All right. Well, good luck to you this season. Back to you, Coach. I asked Ari about some of the players that have been impressive in the preseason. What about you? Who has caught your eye?
Well, like Ari said, Elle's done a good job at first because we're replacing last year's leading hitter and first baseman for the past 2 years. We're replacing a center fielder, and I think Allie Rinsberg has done a nice job moving from right field to center. We actually inherited a shortstop for when Ari is pitching from Hathaway Brown, who was unable to field a team, who is only a freshman, but she's got some experience playing travel ball last X amount of years, and she seems to be. I think she's going to fit in real nice. I mean, she's a Beachwood resident, obviously, and the kids and her have kind of hit it off. And I think she's going to bring some of that offensive power to go with Ari's. So I think we'll be okay.
We talked a little bit earlier about winning the conference title last year. How did that kind of change the perception of the softball program at Beachwood? Did that kind of help inspire other kids to maybe come out?
Actually, Steve, it's funny you said that. I don't know if it's been 4 years or 5 years. We at Beachwood we had lacrosse pop into the scene, and so we started losing some kids to the softball. I mean, to the lacrosse program. Well, that kind of has it's gone. The lacrosse program is no longer at Beachwood, and so we got a couple kids back that were playing softball in the 7th and 8th grade, played lacrosse for a couple of years. But the other part of it is winning. Winning, I think, has also brought a couple more kids out. This is for me. I think this is my 10th year, 11th year, whatever it may be. We actually had 23 girls come out for the team, enough for us to put a very small JV schedule together. A couple of the kids kind of backed out at the last second, but right now we're carrying 20 kids on the roster. So I think that winning that title kind of sparked a little interest. Plus lacrosse kind of not being in existence anymore kind of sparked the interest. So I think it was really good for us.
Well, it's great that your conference title's paying off in more ways than one. But yeah, hopefully things keep going that way. And it's been a long time since Beachwood's had that JV program, and what a difference it makes when you get all those extra girls a chance to play instead of sitting on a long bench on the varsity level. So yeah,
Right.
that's great.
Right.
All right, and just last one for you is obviously you want to win a conference title again. Whether that happens or not, you can still be successful. So how are you going to define success for your team this year?
Well, first and foremost, like you said, I mean, winning a title is going to be a little harder this year. We did graduate a ton, and with the addition of West Yaga, who I'm pretty sure was either in first or tied for first in the conference the portion of the conference they were in. So that's going to be tough. But I think the fact that I want to make sure that Ari has that senior year to remember, because this is a 4-year starter. She's played multiple positions. There was times when, as a freshman, we had to have Ari pitch because, again, our pitching was all over the map 3 years ago. But she stabilized it. I'm hoping to give her the opportunity to have a great senior year, hoping that the younger kids kind of buy in even more than they already do, so that this program can kind of just keep reloading. And I think success will be the kids growing up, the kids maturing on the softball field, the kids playing together, and just kind of following what we started, or what half of our program started last year. So I think success will be, I don't think it'll be wins and losses. I think it's going to be the sustainability of the program going forward.
Good answer. All right, Coach. I appreciate you and Ari taking some time out of the day to preview the season. I wish you both the best of luck this year.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.